Joe with CB Mania with my very good friend Dexter Vines. How you doing, my friend?
Good. Hello, world.
Now, Dex, can you tell me what made you get into comic books?
Comics. I got into comics. It's weird. It's one of those things. As your kid, you draw, you do it for the fun of it. And when I get into high school, I didn't really get into comics till I was in high school. So when I got into comics, you start reading interviews and realize people are actually making a living at this. So I was like, well, that sounds like the job for me. So I started going to conventions and bugging artists and talking to artists and, just kind of finding out how you go about getting into comics. And basically just kind of took, the information they gave me and ran with it. So, and I've been doing it ever since. I made a plan, like I'm gonna get into comics, and here I am 13 years later.
Awesome. Now, we have a lot of fans that are watching this. Like, what kind of good advice do you have for them to get into the business? Like, something you've come across that you might, like if you were younger, you would want them to know.
I would say treat it like a job before you get in, because once you get in, it's an industry that gives you a lot of freedom. You don't have an editor, you don't have your boss there with you. They'll call you or they email you every once in a while, but they're looking for people who can meet a deadline and, basically just be disciplined on their own. So I just tell people, treat it like a job now. Like if you have a job or you're in school, if you're trying to break in comics, treat it like your second job or your job, period.
Now, you say you were a fan first. Now, can you give me 3 titles when you were coming up or you're currently reading that are like your favorite?
Coming up, probably X-Men. I kind of started out an X-Men guy.
Big fan.
Right now, I kind of follow the artists. Anything Mignola does, Hellboy.
Oh, Hellboy.
Thor with Olivia Coppel. Love his stuff. Of course, Leinil Yu on Secret Invasion.
That's hot. That's super hot. Yeah, I'm a big X-Men fan myself.
Oh, yeah. Everybody kind of, that's like their start, X-Men,
Definitely. Now, anything up and coming? Can we expect anything?
Of course, we've got more Hulk coming with myself and Ed McGuinness. And me and Steve McNiven have Wolverine, the Old Man Wolverine storyline.
Okay, do you know a little bit more about the Old Man Wolverine story arc that maybe you might want to spoil?
No, I can't spoil anything. So I'm just, it's in the future. It's extremely violent. It was a real good story. So
awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. Dexter. Hi, this is Joe from CV Mania. I'm with the creators of Bayou Comics. Can you give me a quick description or introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about the book?
My name is Jeremy Love. I'm the writer and artist of Bayou. It's kind of an Alice in Wonderland fairy tale taking place in 1933 Mississippi. It's kind of a different take on the Brer Rabbit stories of Joel Chandler Harris, and it's available for free on Zuda.com.
Now, Zuda.com, can you tell us a little bit about Zuda.com?
Sure. Zuda.com is DC Comics webcomics imprint. Basically, DC decided that they wanted to do webcomics because they're really cool and they're free and people can read them and enjoy them. And I'm a big fan of Jeremy's. So the minute I got the opportunity to do this, I was like, I gotta call Jeremy Love and see what he can do. And he came up with Bayou, and it's been really great. Nominated for 3 Glyph Awards. Just wanted to plug that.
Awesome. Now, how did you guys get into the business? I'll start off with you.
Well, I've been drawing all my life, and I published an independent book way back in '98, and it got a little bit of attention. And from there, I started, weaseling my way into the business, doing work for companies like Devil's Due, Dark Horse, and now I get to do my own story with Kwanzaa at Zuda. So yeah, it's been fun and it's been a ball doing this book for Zuda. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, any advice for young viewers that are watching this that want to break into the business? Like anything that you have some sort of advice for them?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Zuda is probably the best way to get your foot in the door. It's kind of like the Crucible. It's like you do your 8 pages, you do your synopsis, and you submit it to the site. I read all of the pitches, every single one of them, and we decide to put it in a competition or we decide to give it an instant win, and you can win a publishing contract and become an author and a writer and a creator for Zuda Comics. It's pretty easy. Well, except for the drawing part.
Except for the drawing part. Now, I'm assuming you guys are comic book fans, right? Correct? Okay, what are your favorite books?
I guess my favorite book right now is All-Star Superman, without a doubt.
Oh man, you took mine.
That's your favorite book?
Grant Morrison is a genius, and I'm not saying that just because I work for DC. All-Star Superman's awesome. Go read it, go buy it, give him more money, make him write more comics.
Okay, so you're really excited about the Rest in Peace, the Batman Rest in Peace?
I'm too busy reading All-Star Superman. I'll just wait for like Rest in Peace. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much, guys. We're back with Scott from Hasbro, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming Spectacular Spider-Man dolls. Can you let us know about some of the upcoming Spider-Man figures that you have?
Absolutely. We got a lot of new exciting stuff for Spider-Man coming out this year. We've actually got 3 different styles of Spider-Man action figures that are going to be hitting shelves. Spectacular Spider-Man's based on the animation that launched on Kids WB in March. Great show. Kids are loving it. Great expression here. We've also got a line of action figures based on the 3 Spider-Man movies, which are also currently on shelves. And then in the fall, we're launching a line of Spider-Man classic action figures inspired by the classic comics. Those will be on shelves August 1st. So really excited about all the new news in Spider-Man.
Okay, and you say you premiered the new line here today?
The classic comic-based figures are just revealed for the first time here today.
Awesome. Can you also let us know about the Transformer line that you have?
Yeah, we have some Marvel Transformer crossovers coming out, and they're really exciting. It's kind of like 3 types of play, right? You got superheroes, you got robots, and you got vehicles. They all transform. Lots of fun. There's a Hulk that turns into a tank. There's a Spider-Man that turns into a motorcycle. There's a Venom that turns into a muscle car. They're really cool, so make sure to check them out.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you.